Alright, so I've been up for a little while this morning. It's like 6:15, 6:20. I'm going to walk out here and see what we've got in the way of breakfast. And then you can see I've got everything pretty much ready to go to load up on the bike and we'll hit the road. Aside from some delivery trucks, Alright, so getting ready to leave Deadwood this morning. It's a little bit before 7 o'clock. You can see I don't have much gas, so I'm going to be stopping here pretty shortly. The weather looks beautiful this morning, though it's still a little, 65 degrees isn't cold, but it's still a little on the cool side. Be interested to see what it's like once I get out here in the sunlight. It might feel a little bit warmer. Man, that sun is bright. Hopped off this exit here in Spearfish. This is the same gas station Kristen and I stopped at last year to fill up that Phillips 66. And I'm gonna have to UE to get back to it, just like I did last time. Forgot about that. So since I have this nice long stretch of road, nice long straight stretch of road in front of me, with nothing to do other than point my bike for the next hour and a half or so, I figured I'd let you guys know I have changed my plans for today. I got to looking at the map last night. Originally I was going to go over all the way through Wyoming, through Cody, and then loop up and around, and then hit up Beartooth Pass, and then come into Red Lodge for the night. And it was about 480 some miles, which is less than I've ridden the first 3 days. But the weather was, it might have panned out, it might not have. But I really got to looking at the map going, is it worth backtracking all that extra? Because it was, just to ride Beartooth Pass was going to add quite a few extra miles as opposed to just going to Red Lodge directly. And if I wasn't going to ride Beartooth Pass, there was really no reason to ride to Red Lodge. So then I looked into Billings, and that was too short of a ride for today. So ultimately, I have decided to ride up to Great Falls, Montana to spend the evening. I should be arriving there late afternoon. It's got me right now at like 3:30, but once I stop for lunch and stuff, it'll push that back a little. And the reason for that is, obviously the main goal of this trip is to make it up to Alaska and back. But, I had some secondary places I wanted to visit. And Beartooth Pass gets outweighed by Glacier National Park. So if I'm up closer to Glacier National Park in the morning, I'll be able to spend more time there. And I may even cross the border over into Canada tomorrow. So I actually did this for a bunch of different reasons. It wasn't to slate Beartooth Pass at all. I'll get through there at some point. Welcome to Wyoming. I don't know how well you guys can see it, but the bike just hit the 20,000 mile mark. It's going to hit a few more of these milestones along the way. How cool is that? My two-wheeled rider sticker is still up on the sign here in Montana from last year. So this is the same Montana sign Kristen and I stopped at last year. We're on the same exact route. And if you guys look real close over here, check that out. How cool is that? It's still there from last year. Now it's time to get the big girl back out of here. There is a trail over here and I've missed it. Pretty damn cool if that sticker's still there. I can't believe that. Rolled into the town of Broadus, Montana. I remember coming through here last year. It's not a real big town, but it's the first thing you come to for quite a while. Since I stopped in Spearfish, it's been 112 miles. And aside from a little outside Spearfish there, really haven't seen much of anything. So I might hop off the bike here real quick, just get a good stretch, drink a little water, and then continue on my quest. Oh yeah, I remember this. It's kind of weird. It looks like the road should go this way and it just runs out, so this looks like as good a spot as any to pull over. I just passed a roadwork sign back there on my right that said motorcycle advisory on 212 West, consider an alternate route. Now this is the same route that I took last year, and there were some sections of road that were out. They weren't big sections for the most part, but my guess is they haven't finished their road work yet, so we might end up having to go off pavement again for a few small stretches at a time. Looks like I'm coming up onto that road work right now, so road work next 7 miles, 35 miles an hour up ahead here. Lame Deer's where they were working on it last year, so maybe they're working their way east. Alright, what do we have here? 1-lane road ahead, so doesn't say anything about no road, which is good. Now it says pavement in, so I'm not real sure what's going on here. Yeah, so much for a 1-lane road. This is just dirt. This is a little slick. What's funny is, even though, you know, we're done with the pilot car, it looks like it goes on unpaved for quite some time longer. It's just we go from 1 lane up to 2 lanes, so. Ah, we're back to some pavement. Dirty pavement, but pavement. I see they finished their work. I'm coming through Lame Deer, Montana right now. And last year when we came through here, this whole roundabout thing was being worked on, and in fact it was just all dirt up to, you know, part of the way up the road there. So they did get something finished, which is nice. So I'm almost right next to the interstate, which I'm going to hop on here in a few minutes, and then I got about an hour's ride west to get to Billings, Montana. Pretty much right across the road is where it's a little Bighorn battlefield. I just wanted to stop, stretch out a little bit, use the restroom, get something to drink, and then ride that next hour, where I'll be stopping for lunch and a fill up in Billings. Still on 90 West, you can see Billings, Montana right in front of me. I'm just gonna pick a random exit up here that's got a place to get some gas, got a place to grab a little bite to eat, allow me to get off the bike for a little while. I think I've covered just shy of 300 miles, and it is, I don't even know what time it is here, it was like 11:30 local time, AM. So it'll be a good time to hop off the bike, and it's going to leave me with just a tad bit over 220 miles left to go. Not bad. Alright, so I know McDonald's for lunch 2 days in a row, but there's not a whole lot around here to choose from, and it's just nice to get in, out of the sun. They had Wi-Fi, because my phone's not getting the greatest connection, so it was nice to be able to text Kristen and let her know where I am. And I went ahead and booked my hotel room for later tonight. That's all squared away now, so I don't have to be concerned with that. I should be getting into Great Falls, Montana right around 4 o'clock, give or take. I mean, I'll probably stop once or twice. I'm only going to be on the interstate here for just a few more miles. I think it's going to make it like, I don't know, maybe around 50 for the day, and then I'll be back on U.S. highway, state routes, stuff like that. So this next little stretch, I don't think I've ridden, but I don't really remember. I might have ridden part of it last year. We'll see. But a lot of the stuff I've ridden today is stuff I've already ridden, so it'd be nice to see something new. Now, I do remember trying to get on 87 North through town, because I took the same route last year, and I don't know if it was the GPS's fault or my fault, but I got kind of spun around in town there. Hopefully I can find my way a little bit better this year. Now, if I'm remembering this right, and it does have me getting on Airport Road, obviously the road takes you out past the airport, but it's way, way high up. and it gives you some pretty neat views of the city. Only problem is the GoPro is probably not going to do it justice, but I'll share with you what I can. I forgot how every damn place around here is some sort of casino. You got a casino and liquor store here. You've got this is some sort of casino and liquor store here. I just passed another one on back. I mean, they are all over the place. I'm about 52 miles outside of Billings, at least where I stopped there in Billings. I'm getting ready to hang a left here on US 12. So this guy in this Ultimate here pulled all the way up till he hit the curb, which, whatever. The funny part to me was he pulled the emergency brake or parking brake after he did that before he got out of the car. Like it's really gonna go anywhere. This is pretty much the last road I'll turn on the rest of the day. US 87. And we got about 87 miles left to go. We managed to find a little bit of road work up here. It says 1 lane ahead. I'm just wondering if that is a paved lane or a dirt lane. I've been through Montana before when it's been dirt, so we'll find out here in a minute. I don't see any signs saying no pavement, so maybe we're alright. Pavement ends. I need to stretch my legs out anyway. I wouldn't really. This is almost kind of like it's tar and chip. This isn't truly just dirt. But I'm not complaining. I'd much rather ride on this. Especially considering we've already ridden over 400 miles today. I just want to ride this last 80 some and get myself a nice hot shower. It looks like we're losing the tar and chip and going straight gravel now. Man, I'm glad I hit that light back there with the pilot car when I did, because I'm pretty sure on the last one. It's a pretty long stretch to sit there and wait, so got fortunate. I like how the sign back there said end work zone. Are they just not going to fix this part of the road? Hopefully this bump is pavement up here. I think it is. Finally. Alright, just made it into Great Falls. My hotel is 3 miles ahead on the left. I don't know how many miles we ended up covering today, but it's quite a bit. It's probably right around 500, maybe just a tad over. Not a bad day ride, but I'll tell you what, it got warm here at the end of the day. It's up to about 92 degrees here in Great Falls, Montana. For a good part of the morning, it was steady in the in the mid 60s. A little cool, but really warmed up. I'm going to be happy to get off the road, get something cold to drink, get a shower, and get some rest. I already saw Bob's Casino when I first rolled into town. Now I see Montana Lil's Casino and liquor store. I swear. That's a hell of a liquor store, but it's also a casino, so I don't know how much is liquor and how much is gambling. Oh, we got another one over here, R&R Casino and Lounge. Interesting. Another casino, the Flamingo Casino. I haven't even kept count, and I'm probably missing them left and right. There's just too many to keep track of. Casino liquor to go. Emerald City Casino. Oh, the hell with it. You guys get the point. There's a bunch of casinos around here. No fancy hotel tonight, but it does seem to be popular with motorcyclists, so it can't be too bad.
All right, so it's right about 4 o'clock. Just got checked into the hotel, got all of my crap unloaded off of the bike. I'm gonna get down and move the bike real quick. I'm probably gonna run up to Target or Walmart or something here in a few minutes, but I got my bike parked out in front of the check-in area, so I need to move that. And I found an empty spot here outside the window, so do that and we'll figure out the rest of the evening. So just spent the last 30 minutes or so rerouting my trip. This is the new plan. This is the old plan. The old plan to get home is still going to stay the same, but I had some mileage on some of these days that was just ridiculous. I went ahead and booked a hotel room. It's not actually in Toad River, but it's the nearest town, which added a few miles that day, but that's really the only place there is. So I just wanted to make sure to go ahead and get that for Thursday night. Whitehorse has plenty to choose from. Fairbanks has plenty to choose from. Obviously Calgary does, and it looked like Grand Prairie did, so I'm not real worried about those. I'll book those the day of. All right, so tonight I feel so much better after a shower. So tonight has become laundry night. Because there is a facility here, it's dirt cheap to use. I would wait till tomorrow night, but I don't know where I'm going to be staying, if it's going to be available, and if I wait past then I'm going to run out of clothes. So I'm going to go ahead and get that done tonight. I've got my pile of dirty clothes over here on the floor. I got almost enough change, but I need a little bit of change to get some detergent and go throw that stuff in, and then I'm going to call myself in and order. It took a lot longer than 25 minutes, but dinner has arrived.